And, I fought in Vietnam twice. I didn't fight for this. This is communism, centralized planning. So that's why if you look at the problem in America, is probably a $50 trillion problem. So, how are they going to fix it, Danielle? I don't know. So it could go up, it could go down, and gold, silver, Bitcoin each has strengths and weaknesses. Silver, it hasn't really fluctuated that much. Anything's possible today, who knows what can happen today. But the point here is this, you have to look at what the problem is. And the problem is the American economy is crushed. Our pensions are crushed. That's why I wrote the book, Who Stole My Pension? Because the authors, Ted Siddell and myself, Ted's the #1 whistleblower on pensions in America. And both his father and my father lost their pensions. And Danielle, that's coming. So the pension problem, which was now it's all been stuffed with the CMBS's, collateralized mortgage-backed securities, the same as the derivatives of 2008. It hasn't gotten any better. It's gotten worse since 2008. So as gold goes down, in my opinion, that's good. But the sleeper of all, as you know, I'm on Lear Capital, but Lear doesn't pay me. I am sincere when I say I buy silver. Because the biggest trend coming out, let's say America does go socialist or Marxist, which it is, it's this Green New Deal. The Green New Deal is they're going to take the money away from oil and they're going to give it to capitalists who understand green energy. They're going to start giving their money to solar and all that. So solar is jumping and all this. So anything the communist socialists of America are backing is good for us. But that makes it for silver, because silver is used in, medicine and all that. So silver is still 50% off its all-time highs. So I see it as a fabulous time for silver, gold, and Bitcoin. People miss the macro. I think our national debt is over $50 trillion. Don't quote me on it. So you think Bitcoin is going to cover that? You think silver is going to cover it? You think gold is going to cover that? So as gold goes down, to me, it's a buying opportunity. The same as when Bitcoin crashed, it was a buying opportunity. And so all you guys who are gold guys, just look at the biggest problem of all. This COVID is not going away.
Before we continue, help us by smashing that YouTube like button and subscribe now to this channel. This shows the algorithm that you value the information, and it helps us spread this message. Sharing is caring. Please like and subscribe now. Thank you. And now let's continue.
And the economy is crashing, and they haven't started to print money yet. Yeah, I think the problem isn't the pandemic. The problem is our economic system. And as most of you guys know, on September 17th, 2019, there was a crash in the repo market of the shadow banking system. And then voila, COVID appears in December of 2019. So I was always a little suspicious of it. I'm not saying it's not real, but it was a little too convenient. Something's fishy, and that was kind of my suspicious mind saying that. They're going to print like crazy. So I think our deficit is really around 50 trillion, off balance sheet liabilities and all this, plus our pensions are going to collapse. So it's really bad news, but it's good news for gold. It's Bitcoin. It's the same as gold and silver. When it dropped that far, I had to buy it. It's the same as gold and silver. It's called buy low, sell high. Most Americans don't know what gold is because they've never seen it, because they made it illegal for Americans to own gold. And we now have everything fake. It's tragic. So it's fake money. The only reason fake money can persist because you have to have fake teachers. So this is God's money. This is auto gold. So today, that's spot today is around $1,600 US. Now this is the difference. Is gold more expensive in Mexico or in America?
In America.
Huh?
In America.
More expensive in Mexico. If you live in a country like Argentina, it's more expensive because the spot price is relative to the currency of the country.
That makes sense.
So the people, I was just in Argentina, if they had saved this, they'd be okay today. But they saved pesos, the same as in Mexico. Okay? same as in Peru.
Yeah.
So this is relative to government money. So this is about $1,600 today, US dollars, and this here is $16. It's about 100 times the difference, whatever it is. I'm not good at math. But I'd rather have this. So you look at why silver could be our best investment of all. Look at what's happening. Silver demand is getting higher. Okay. Silver fabrication demand in China is at record high. You look at this whole thing in 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011. It never stopped. Even though the world economy nearly crashed, the demand for silver kept going up because silver is an industrial metal. It's used in industry. This thing is only saved. Okay. So in 1972, when I was flying behind enemy lines, I bought my first gold coin in Hong Kong. It was a Krugerrand, South African Krugerrand. It cost me $50. Today, that same coin is worth about $1,500 no, it's worth about $1,800 now. Now, did the Krugerrand get bigger, or did the dollar get worthless? There's three kinds of money today that you guys got to be aware of. One is God's money, and God's money is gold and silver. So this is silver.
Yeah.
And this is gold. The reason I brought it is most people don't know what it looks like. And then there's government money, which is fiat currency, which is the dollar, the yen, the peso, the euro, the yuan. Fake. And everybody's working hard for it. It's like eating fake food or drinking fake water. That's why people are getting sick financially, because they're working for fake money. And then there's fake assets, which was another part of the fake millennial, the fake generation series. But the reason I brought this here is most people haven't seen it. This here is real silver, plata. That's what it looks like. And so in 1972, and this here is gold. This is God's money. This is what God's money looks like.
Yeah.
The reason I call it God's money is you can't fake it. You know, you can fake it with a fake ETF, like a gold ETF or a silver, which I don't touch because it smells as bad as the guys that printed that crap. This is real money. When I first started buying that was $1.40. Today, that's $16. And this here is oro, gold. And the reason we brought it in is most people haven't seen or touched. This is real. This is God's money. Why did I say it's God's money? Because it was here when the earth was created, and it'll be here when we're all dead and gone. When you're saving those fake dollars, this will still be here. Or those fake ETFs or those fake stocks. So this here is called the green box. There's 500 of these little tubes like this, 500 coins in here. And this is one, which is worth more. Yeah, this is worth more than all that. Now the reason I say this is because for your generation, this could be the biggest opportunity you'll ever see. I'm not making any commissions on this, but if you look at what happened with the fake central bank, see the purpose of the central bank or the Fed or all, you know, the Japanese, the Bank of Japan or the European Central Bank, they pump out fake money. The purpose of central banks like the Fed is to protect the banks, not you. They're a criminal operation as far as I'm concerned. You're going to find that most of my talks is about the Fed. So I would recommend you guys buy this stuff. Don't save money. Don't save government money, because they're corrupt as hell, as you know. Save God's money. Right now, look at the stock market, all-time high. Real estate's an all-time high. Your phony education is an all-time high. Look at medical costs at all-time high. And these phony, fake financial planners are telling you to invest for the long term when the market's at all-time high. And what blew it into the bubble was the Fed. The Fed kept printing money, it just kept blowing it in this bubble. So meanwhile, little silver, it's $15 on this chart here. It used to be as high as $50. $15 is a joke. So if you hold, and this is not an investment. I predict, and my predictions are often wrong, that if you buy silver today at 15, in 10 years it'll be worth 100. Because they keep burning it up, they keep demanding it. So would you rather save the dollar, which is going down, or save silver, which is going up? You afford $15. So rather than saving dollars, which was going down in value, I just saved gold and silver. And it just became a habit. It was, sometimes it was hard because I didn't have any money. but I still had the discipline to go and buy. My Kim and I talk about how we would just save little silver, buy it and buy it, buy it. Today we're multi millionaires in gold and silver. And everybody will tell you, well, that's stupid because they're in the stock market. Well, the stock market's going to crash in a few years anyway. And this goes up and down too. So if I could leave you one more thing of this, is I don't count the price. I count the number of ounces. It's an ounce, approximately, that's approximately an ounce. So I don't care what the price is. All I care is how many ounces I have. And that's why I'm a rich man. They can take everything away from me. Plata e oro, silver and gold, will be here 1,000 years from now, 10,000 years from now, 100,000 years from now. It'll still be here. I never spend this stuff because that's the basis of my wealth. And I know most of you millennials said there, yeah, but you have money. I said, I didn't have any money either. But it was just a discipline. Can you afford $20 today? Everybody in the world can, but they don't have the discipline. They told me to diversify. I said, are you nuts? I said, that's called diversify. You buy a little of all this crap, and all of it's paper. Stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs. Even real estate is on, REITs. It's fake real estate. I don't touch this stuff. Now, you should, but I won't. Okay, understand? I'm not saying don't touch it. I'm saying be aware of what's real and what's fake here. So when I was about your age, that was about fake.
Yeah.
I'm flying behind enemy lines in Vietnam, and I realized I was being lied to by my own government, my own teachers, and especially Wall Street, So when I was about 25 years old, I bought my first gold coin. It was 50 bucks. Today it's worth about 15, now it's about 1,800 today. So I never saved dollars. The reason we won't go back to the gold standard is because the banks can't rip us off. If we went back to the gold standard, the central bank, the Fed, the European Central Bank, Bank of Japan, Bank of China, they couldn't rip us off. So the whole thing here is I'm not angry at my banks because that's where I get my money from. I just don't save my money there. I save God's money. This is demand for silver. It keeps getting higher. Look at this, the global government silver inventories going down. So what's happening is the inventories of this is going up because China's buying it, Russia's buying it, Turkey's buying it. Everybody's buying gold now. The central banks are. They don't tell you that in school though, of course. And so what's happening, the silver is going down in quantity because they burn it up in industry. It's always disappearing where this is saved. So I think silver is such a great opportunity for your generation. I own Bitcoin, I own gold, and I own silver.
What to do in such a situation? Inform yourself and keep your financial education strong. We from the Compact Group offer our loyal subscribers a free educational portal with first-hand monetary, financial, and economic knowledge. Enter our invite-only Insider Club by clicking the link below. You will get access to first-class information far earlier than the rest. We have prepared a special deal for all our members where you can access a giant pool of Robert Kiyosaki's financial wisdom for just $1. To find out more, simply click the link below and join our Insider Club absolutely free. But there is more you can and should do. Build up several streams of income. More and more people realize that they have to take their future in their own hands, but they don't know how and where to start. We from Compact offer our Insider Club members unique opportunities. Strengthen your financial muscle and get the edge. Click the link below. Become part of our free Insider Club. No financial obligations. But there's one important thing you have to know. You have to become active. So do it now. Become active and see you on the other side.